Good morning, and happy Wednesday in the middle of the week, hump day. We are halfway through another week. This is a gorgeous morning this morning. This is a day that the Lord has made, and we're rejoicing and we're glad in it here in the 757. A little warmer this morning than it has been. They say we're on a warming trend, but it is a beautiful morning. You still have to wrap up now. And I'm Gigi, and I always encourage you to move and walk, even if it's a few steps. At least to get 1,000 steps in today with Gigi. Oh my goodness. Hope everybody is doing well. I tell you, this lesson in our daily bread this morning has just hit a chord with me for so many reasons. For so many reasons. The title of the lesson today is God's Open Door. God's open door. But my gym nugget, I have chosen my gym nugget is that God is the doorkeeper. God is the doorkeeper, and I'm so glad He is. I'm coming from Revelation. I'll give you a little background on the scripture. But in Revelations, the 3rd chapter, just going to hit on the 7 and 8 verse for just a second, but I'm just so glad God is the doorkeeper. It says to the angel of the church of Philadelphia, that means brotherly love. These are the words of Him who is holy and true, who holds the keys of David. What He opens, no one can shut, and what He shuts, no one can open. He said, I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you oh my God, an open door. I can't hardly contain myself on this one. That no one can shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. Oh my goodness. I was reading a story that went with this morning, and this lady, her name is Patricia Raybon. She wrote this story today, and she said when she had gotten to her new school when she was younger, the guidance counselor took one look at her, and I'm glad I want a guidance counselor like this guidance counselor, and placed her in the lowest performing English composition class. She had come from an inner city school with outstanding test scores, excellent grades, and even a principal's award for her writing. And it looked like the door to the best class at her new school had been closed. Because the counselor just decided that she wasn't ready. Just took one look at her. You know why? Because she was an African American. And then, it goes on to talk about the Church of Philadelphia that was in Revelations. It was a humble church. And this was the only church in Revelation that God did not have any complaint about. Because all of the other churches, it was 7 churches in all, and every other church said, I have something against you. I know your works, I know this, I know that, but I have one thing against you. But this church of Philadelphia was the only church that God didn't have any complaint about. And it was a humble church. The city had suffered some earthquakes and things in the past years, and of course Satan was against it, and this church was regarded as nothing. But God regarded this church, and He told him, said, I have set before you an open door. Oh, I love this, that no one can shut. And what I open, no one can shut. And what I shut, no man can open. See, that's why I'm glad God is the doorkeeper. And this lesson goes on to say, just like the young lady where the door was closed when she got to that new school. But guess what? God opened a bigger door for her. She is she is writing to people all over the world through this daily bread. Listen to this. She said, this is true for our ministry efforts. Some doors don't open. She said, with my writing for God, however, He has indeed opened doors, allowing my writing to reach, guess what? A global audience. Regardless of what that counselor has said with her closed attitudes. See, closed doors won't hinder us either, because Jesus even said it himself. He said, I am the door. And see, we got to enter the doors that he opens and follow him and follow direction, his direction. Isn't that great news? I'm so glad that he is the doorkeeper. And you know, as she was relating this story, I even think about our ministry, Grace Entwined Ministries, because God has opened up this door of social media when maybe other people and other churches may have closed their doors to me and my husband's ministry. God has opened this door, even a better door, to just, spread his word literally, oh my God, all over the world. So that is, that's why I'm so glad that God is the doorkeeper. God will open doors that nobody can shut. I'm about to get my shout on. And he'll close doors that nobody can open. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad he's the doorkeeper. I'm so glad he's the doorkeeper. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. People think they got power to stop you from going on and succeeding in your career or in the ministry or whatever it may be. But he told the Church of Philadelphia, I have left you an open door. And when he opens that door for you, oh, don't let nobody try to shut it. Well, they can't shut it anyway. They're going to try. But you just walk right on in. Walk through that open door. You know, my story today, I was trying to find a song about doors, and the best song I could find was Bruno Mars. And God is saying that right now. I'm going to leave the door open. I love that Bruno Mars song. I know what that song is talking about, but I love that song. God is saying, I'm going to leave the door open. You follow me, you do what I say do, like this Church of Philadelphia, and I'm going to open that door. I'm going to open that door. He said, I leave you an open door. I'm about to shout right out here for the open door. People think they can shut doors in your face that you can't go on. He left an open door. Oh my God. I thank God for this open door of this social media. So, as I always do, I'm asking you to subscribe to the Jim Nugget channel. Open the door, open the door, open the door to these words of encouragement, inspiration, and instruction. And I think if you listen to us every day, however we do it, whether you're walking with Gigi, whether you're listening to Church School Live on Tuesday night. Oh my goodness, I hope y'all tuned in last night. The lesson was faith in God's purposes. Oh my God, you gotta have faith in his plan. I hope you join my husband on Thursday, tomorrow, Thursday at 7 p.m. for life study. You know, he's given a word that we need to apply to our everyday life. Join me on Saturday. We're going to talk about your finances. We're going to talk about wealth. We're going to talk about how the Lord wishes you to prosper, be in health even as your soul prosper. And also join us Sundays on the Gym Nugget. You'll see our previous week's services. Oh my goodness. Thank God for this open door. This open door. And he has opened the door for you. Whatever you need to walk into, he says, I am the open door. Let me read it like it says it. What he opens, no one can shut. And what he shuts, no one can open. He said, I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door. Oh my God, that no one can shut. Oh my gosh, I just feel like shouting on that one this morning. So I've been talking about God being the doorkeeper. God is the doorkeeper. Oh my goodness, and I am glad about it. Y'all be blessed. Don't forget, subscribe. We up to 12,000 subscribers. I got your message. What is her name? In Sweden, starts with an M. I know your name. Namila. I saw your message. You're still joining us, and all of our regulars. I thank you for joining us. I know y'all are spreading the word too. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I don't think I can leave this because God has given us an open door because he's a doorkeeper, and I'm glad about it. Y'all be blessed.